wanted to start promoting in our post was that you guys had high quality and service, you guys have affordability, and all your products are adjustable, especially the eGrow Station line, because they could be used in multiple workstation situations. Next, we did a social media audit.
Through our audit, we found that you guys are on 6 semi-active social media platforms. We found that a lot of your posts were actually redundant. Most of the posts were taken from your blogs and just reshared and reposted on your various social media sites. Lastly, we found that you had multiple broken links throughout your blog site. A lot of the blogs were unviewable for patrons, as well as you had a 404 broken link when going from your blog site to your homepage. So we came up with 4 social media objectives. Cultivating a loyal community was our first one and our most important. It's very important for your company to have loyal fans and followers on your social media pages to know what's going on. Through this, you will be able to create and generate brand awareness, increase product exposure, and we will be encouraging user engagement through commenting, reposting, sharing, and liking all of your social media posts.
Next, we looked at our strategies and tools. One of the big things we wanted to do was for you guys to connect with those big clients you're using online. A simple like can really increase the reach you guys are having. Next, we looked at your interactions. We saw that a lot of the times all your posts were self-internal stuff, so we really wanted you guys to be contributors rather than self-promoters. And then we looked at your engagement. We really wanted to drive home that word of mouth recommendations to really humanize the product. Next, we looked at those tools and strategies we wanted to use to implement. First, we wanted to help you guys use underutilized employees and possibly interns to really have a low financial investment at first, and for you guys to have a lot of control. Next, we looked at Hootsuite and HubSpot. These are great online tools that will really help you guys learn how to post stuff, where to post stuff, and where to find it. And then lastly, we looked at AdWords. One of the biggest problems we found was that when we were looking for you guys online, we simply could not find you, even through a simple Google search. So implementing AdWords would be very helpful. Next, we looked at your social media policies.
For policies, we want your employees to be well educated in what your social media policies will be. Our first policy is we want there to be excellent professional behavior in your social media posts. So when employees are posting, we want them to remain integrity, professionalism, and to keep the confidentiality policy of your company. We also want employees to know that they're liable for whatever they post. So they're allowed to be associated with your company online through social media. However, any repercussions will fall back on them. Lastly, we want them to generate authentic posts and to share the ideas that they have through social media that associate with your company. Going along with policy is responsibilities. Again, we want employee involvement to be at a high rate. We also want them to make sure they're upholding that social media policy. They should be honest and have a positive manner when posting, because that will shed a positive light on your corporation. And lastly, for timely engagement, your company should be using websites like Hootsuite to make sure that you're posting at optimal times.
Overview of our critical plan. One of the biggest things we wanted to do was focus down on the platforms that you're active on. Currently, you're active on 6 social media websites. We really wanted to narrow that down to 3, which would be LinkedIn, Facebook, and your current web blog that you are posting on. Next, we really wanted to have you guys start posting daily on your Facebook to increase sentiment and to really humanize the company. We also wanted to do video posts and blogs. We wanted to showcase the employees that have been with Precise Tooling Solutions for many decades, and really lastly was to show the client connections with different companies like Tesla and Ford and Procter & Gamble to see how they're currently using Precise Tooling Solutions products in their warehouses and manufacturing processes. Lastly, we wanted to look at metrics. So what was important here was really brand strengthening metrics, specifically sentiment ratio. This will provide you guys with knowledge about your positive, neutral, and negative likes. This is really important to see what you guys are doing well, what you could change, and what you need to get rid of. Next, we looked at word of mouth, really just to see where your brand is being mentioned online and making sure that we are penetrating those platforms specifically. And then lastly, we wanted to see the increase in followership, both on all the different likes on LinkedIn and Facebook, but also just to see the traffic on your blog and the videos. So this is our social media campaign, and we hope that it helps you guys.